was terrific. I mean, the Frog Army was in full force, and that was just great to see. So exciting for me. I think so exciting for our players, and I can't thank the fans for the support. So we kept it interesting. We're a team that you could go through it and somebody go find it. We had 3 guys that played college basketball playing tonight. We're in a process, and we're going to keep getting better. But we got better from first half to second half. We defended and won with defense. And we didn't make any shots, obviously. We had a freshman come in and make 4 free throws down the stretch. We had a JC guy make plays down the stretch. But really, too, RJ made some big baskets for us early, kept us going. But the two seniors really stand out to me, and they were good for us defensively, and their numbers were good between them as well. And they battled through a lot of things, and they did a really good job for us. So I'm defensively, they were the best guys we had out there, and that's something we can build off of. We'll only be as good defensively as those guys are, and they took it upon themselves. And so we held them to 36%. That's a good team. That's an old team. That's a tough team. That's a well-coached team, Bakersfield, and that's a team you don't want to play early, first game of the year with 3 returning college basketball players. But we did it, and we got to win, and we're going to get better for it. One other thing was that 36% we held them to from the field, so we won with our defense, and two baskets were the 2 times that I went zone, and so those were on me. So we're going to be a man-to-man defensive team, and we're going to get better with that, and that's going to be our calling card. So we're going to keep working on it. So I'm proud of those 2 seniors, and then Desmond obviously with the 10 rebounds. He's been doing that in practice, and it's good to see him be really good for us, even though he didn't shoot it great. And you want guys to do those kind of things to win games.
Coach, you said Desmond obviously struggled offensively, but I think he scored 9 of his 14 in the final 7 minutes. What kind of clicked for him down the stretch?
Yeah, I got to the basket. It was more penetration. Kendrick made that nice little pass, simple pass to him in transition. We had a little advantage there, and got out and got a layup. But he's a good finisher at the rim, and shot. Maybe it was 4 for 4 yesterday in practice from 3, but today they didn't go. And so, but again, 3 assists, 1 turnover. And then obviously the 10 rebounds. So he did other things, made his free throws. So he's we ran some plays for him, and we didn't get the looks. And they're a tough physical team. Coach Barnes he's won a lot of games, and he's got an old team and a team that was in the NIT semis 2 years ago. A lot of those guys played for that team, so they've been through it, man. They're going to they're going to win games.
Jamie, how easy or tough is the transition for a scorer like Desmond to turn into a rebounder a game like this?
Well, I mean, we had Kendricks at that spot last year, so he's playing it right now. Just didn't think he would be, but that's kind of what it's become. And so he's been doing it in practice. I mean, he's a tough kid. He plays hard. He's a good athlete. He's gotten a good feel for the game, and he's playing a lot of minutes. So he's got to get some boards and become a better defender. But he's really, I say that the 2 seniors, but he's probably a senior in name too, in experience and in maturity. So he's been the buying guy too, as well on the defensive end, and the rebounding numbers showed that.
Coach, you said you made it interesting, but you guys were down 11 early in the second half. For as much inexperience as you had on the court, how proud were you that they didn't force?
I was. I mean, we came in at halftime. I told them we're going to win the game, and this is how we're going to do it, and we did it with our defense. I mean, I think it was 24% in the second half, and I'll blame myself again. The 1-3 they hit was when we went to that zone at the end when we were up 5. So I told them the dummy that called the zone defense takes the blame for that one. And I got the 3 experienced guys got it. The new guys didn't know who I was talking about. So again, we're learning in many ways. But yeah, I mean, you want to have a game like that, but you feel, we're dealing with some things. I mean, we got 3 guys experienced, and we're ranked. We've got the ranking that people are talking about. So everybody's going to look, they're not that good. Well, you know what? Maybe today we aren't, but we're going to be very good.
RJ looks like he's going to get a good opportunity to be a part of your rotation when those guys come back. What have you seen the growth, what kind of growth?
RJ's been pretty solid for us defensively. That's the thing we've seen. He's been, pretty solid. The shooting is, obviously was a couple shots down the stretch there that didn't go for him, but we're happy with RJ. He's a freshman. I mean, he redshirted. He got some minutes in practice. And so he was hurt a lot of the time, but he had a pretty good redshirt year, so we were pretty comfortable about him. I mean, he's we put the five most experienced guys we got out there to start, and they've been the best in practice. But you saw some guys do some things. We played Lat Mayan today, and he's practiced 3 times in 10 months. So that was the last 3 days. So not exactly the best preparation for putting a guy in there, but it is what it is, and he'll be better these next couple days because of it.
Davis, you mentioned the 4 free throws he shot.
Yeah.
What's his personality, mindset been like?
Yeah, I mean, that kind of was my thought. I mean, he's a confident kid, and he's been through a lot of games, and that was, I didn't want to play the two of them together, Alex, and even though we've practiced with a little bit more lately because we've had to, I just thought defensively it may hurt us, but offensively it helped us, and it was big for him. But I felt I felt he'd make free throws at that time, and maybe another ball handler would help too. So that was part of it. But then we get 2 smaller guards and inexperienced at the same time in there. So. I was very comfortable from free throw. He's a very good free throw shooter, so can make shots. He's gonna be a good player.
Anything else for Coach?
Thank you for coming.